Agnes and I'm back with another video. Today I wanted to share with you a TBR for January. I haven't checked in a while, but I thought I would start the year off with at least giving you a TBR of the things that I'm planning on reading over January. I currently don't know what my definite goals are for 2026, yeah, I have some things that I'm thinking about, but since I've been sort of slumpy all of autumn, basically, I don't want to put too much pressure with too many different goals. So I'm trying to figure out which kind of goals I think would be the most fun to have, while also trying to be a little bit, make sure to read a variety of genres and types of books, and having room for sporadic TBRs and stuff. Or yeah. So I have actually quite a few books on my TBR for the month. Some of them I've already started. So let's get started with my physical books for the month. Just before New Year's, I started, actually the 31st in the morning, I started on Gudernes Land by Kenneth Bøgh Andersen. This is a first book in a series where my favorite comic book series is sort of, yeah, the Valhalla comics, which tells the stories of the Norse mythology, Thor and Loki, and the fact that they get two humans into Valhalla called Tjalfe and Röskva and their adventures. And this is sort of the written form instead of it being sort of graphic works. This is the written form, and the written form is done by Kenneth Bøgh Andersen, one of my favorite authors in Denmark. So I'm really looking forward to reading it. I started it, I think I read the first 30 pages, and then yesterday I read another 90-ish pages. I thought I could finish it on the first day of January, but sleep deprived me, wasn't able to concentrate enough, so I only made it to page 114, but I figure I'll finish it over the first couple of days here because it's not very long and the text is rather large, and I will be reading it before bed in the morning, and probably when this is going to be the book that I'm sort of bringing along with me because it's not too long and stuff, and would be easy to sit and read if I am at places. So another book that I started back in November but didn't get around to finish, I don't know, is Ancillary Justice by Anne Leckie. I am on page 226, 227, I'm not sure exactly at what point, but I probably will read both of the pages. And it's 380, so I have probably 150 pages left to read. It's very, I think it has been difficult for me to comprehend what is going on exactly. I know it's an AI, we're following the perspective of, and there's some things going on with the Raj and the Empire and everything. I'm enjoying my time with it, but I'm not loving it, and I think I had a hard time sort of getting into the story fully. I think it was mostly because of me being slumpy as well, and sort of wanted to do some other things, and then had to pick this up every once in a while and didn't read very much. And it's not a quick fun read for me. It's a literary-ish type of writing style, so that it takes a lot more time to read it and understand and comprehend the words. But I'm enjoying it. It's not that I'm not liking it, so we'll see where it ends up going. And today, just before more or less getting lunch and filming this video, I started on Strength of the Few by James Islington. I'm actually doing this for a vlog, so I can't wait to dive into this one, and hopefully finish it in a timely manner. It's 700 pages, so it's a bit long, but it reads rather fast, but I'm also annotating it, so that takes off some time from it. But I'm really wanted to start the year off with a good fantasy book, and the first book in this series became, if not my favorite, definitely one of my favorite books of the year 2025. So I wanted to move on, and it ended up with quite a cliffhanger type ending, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what will happen. I've only read the first 25 pages, so not very long into it, but looking forward to reading it nonetheless. But for a different vlog that I started, I'm doing multiple vlogs at the same time. I've never done that before, so I don't know how it's gonna turn out, and if I'm really good at doing that, but we'll see. But I am reading Big Little Lies by Liane Moriarty for that. I haven't started it yet, but I am planning on starting it somewhere after finishing Strength of the Two, or maybe after finishing Valhalla. We will see when I start it actually. It could be that I'm waiting around. And lastly, I also have to finish the second book in this story, which is called Missing in the Mountains by Liane Moriarty. By Julianne Lindsay. Sorry, I don't know why I said that, the other name. But Missing in the Mountain by Julianne Lindsay is the second book in this story, and it is part of the same blog. And I am wanting to finish reading that. So those are the physical books that I have on my TBR for the month. I think that's fine. It would be nice to have 5 books of my physical TBR onto my shelves. But I decided I also have 5 audios and 2 ebooks. So let's talk about the audios that I put down for the month. First up, I want to read The Gods of the Woods by Liz Moore. This is a thriller book. I think it was part of the Literally Dead book club hosted by Lara a couple of years back, and I have added a lot of those books to my sort of TBR as I want to sort of try and read them. At least the ones that I have access to, so we'll see. But I wanted to read this one. It sounded like interesting. It's about some kids getting lost while they're at a summer camp, and then everyone blames the people who owns the summer camp, because this thing happened to their kids sort of before, so I think it's a revenge sort of story. I don't know, we will see. I'm looking forward to reading it nonetheless. Another book that I have is Red City by Maria Lu. I've read some by Maria Lu before. I've read a short story by her, and I've started on one of her YA dystopian. This is her first adult. I don't know if it's fantasy or romantasy, we will have to see, but I think it's fantasy. But I'm interested in reading it nonetheless, and we will see how it goes. I have the audio for that, so I'm interested in reading it. Another one that I am planning on reading is Thankless in Death by J.D. Robb, the next book in this series. I've been off this series for a couple of months, but I'm looking forward to getting back to it because I always enjoy these books. Then I've also gotten The Amber Owl by Juliet Marilia on my Audible. This is a book that was my most anticipated from last year, so I'm really looking forward to reading it, and hopefully I will enjoy it. And the final audiobook that I have is from Libby. I think The Incandescent by Emily Tesh is gonna be getting into my from one of my reservations. I think it says in 4 weeks time. It came out in December before Christmas, and I knew I wasn't going to be able to listen to an audio, so I decided to postpone the hold a little bit. So I am second in line, so it depends on when people send it back to the library when it comes in. It could be that I don't get to it until February, but I wanted to add it in here in case that it happens. And then I've added 2 ebooks to my pile. They are both romance books, so it's sort of to mix in between all of these longer, denser books. The first one of those is Smoke River Bride. This is a historical, Harlequin historical romance. But I don't remember the author's name because I didn't write it down in the book that I have. But I wanted to put that on my list because it's been a long time since I've read a Harlequin historical, and I really enjoy them usually. At least I've enjoyed quite a few of them. And the other one that I wanted to read is Flawless by Elsie Silver. This is a very popular author, and I wanted to read this obviously for a while, and I have the second book on my physical shelf behind me. So in case I like it, I would like to start on that series. So yeah, those are my books for the first month at this point. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any interesting plans for the new year. What are you planning on reading as the first couple of books of the year? Let me know about that in the comments down below. I hope you had a great New Year's Eve and didn't get any had a nice time with whoever you celebrated that with. I definitely did, so happy to say that, and I am looking forward to 2026 and what it will bring. It won't be as jam-packed with things that I have to do. I think that's also why I sort of fell out of booktubing for a while, because I had so many big events happening. Like in June, July, August, September, and October, I had some major events I had to go to. And then there's the summer holidays. I always fall out of anything booktube related. And then the autumn is just me when I am, yeah, I don't know what happened exactly, but I definitely knew that I had a lot of things that I needed to go to. But I was really happy with everything that I went to. This will be my first TBR of the year. Let's see if I can get into actually do a TBR like this every month, or at least try to. But this was, yeah, everything I had for you today. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video very, very soon. Bye.